Here we go. It is an Olympic-size gold medal award-winning show today.
Yes, that's true. I was trying to be clever.
I know what you were going to say is that is to be determined
Yes.
in about 55 minutes.
Yes.
All right. I like our chances.
Even when we got nothing to talk about, there's nowhere I'd rather be. 'Cause there's something about you and me just sitting around talking Scheetz.
Thank you, Dan Davidson. Talking Scheetz. Here we go. We were going to start this a little bit earlier. We were recording this on Sunday before the Super Bowl, so we can watch all that excitement and have our own little Super Bowl party. Then my 17-month-old granddaughter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Almost 18 months,
Yeah.
which is crazy. Actually, oh, no, not at the time of this release. That's tomorrow. But this coming week.
Okay. Should
on
be
the
a year and a half.
13th, she's a year and a half officially.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
I don't know who started it, her or me. I think more me than her. But I asked if she wanted a tractor ride, and she's outside.
Keep
yes.
in mind, she's eating her lunch. She's content. There
Yeah.
was no need to say the T word.
Tractor.
There was no need to say it. And she was calm and happy, and we were going to go down and do the podcast, and then you were like, tractor! And then obviously at that point, you can't say no. He's like, well, maybe we can just distract her. I'm like, no. You're not going to distract her after you said tractor.
Let's put a bluey on.
Yeah,
No.
you know, it's not going to work once you say that. So you went out for a little bit.
So safe to say that Grandpa blueyed it.
He blueyed it a little bit. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, you can't distract her from the tractor. You just gotta bring her.
Thank you, Edmonton Kubota. And it's got a really cool little horn on it. So she just beat the horn all around the neighborhood. And we went by some neighbors that were outside. And they've got they got a beautiful kind of like pond. And it looks like they were, I don't know if they were skating on it, or I don't think they were ice fishing. I don't think they got fish, but they were on it. But anyway, she just happened to honk the horn when we went by. So they waved like, oh, they're, but it was totally an
By
accidental.
accident. Yeah, she was just honking the horn the whole time.
The whole time.
Yeah.
Like the whole time.
Yeah, well.
Exactly. Okay.
I mean, we're always a little bit delayed with the show. There's always life getting in the way, and what can you do?
All right. We have got a great show coming up.
Yes.
We're going to talk Olympics because the Olympics have begun in Italy, and it looks like everything's ready to go thanks to Renato's relatives. You got it going.
Finally. It was cutting it close, but I think we just did it.
It looks beautiful there.
Yeah. I mean, Milano, yeah, it looks... The food? Have you seen the TikToks about... I mean, we're going to do a whole Olympic segment. But
Yeah.
The TikToks about the Olympians eating... They're like at their cafeteria.
The pizza is
and
like...
the pasta in the Olympic Village looks insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like it's weird. Nobody's going to have like their best ever at anything because they're going to be eating so much.
I know. I'm like, I should have worked harder at something to get there. Just for that cafeteria and the outfits.
Okay, well, we're going to talk about Olympics. We got something even more exciting to talk about as we kick the show off with good Scheetz. There's a big difference between, well, I should probably have my glasses on, but fixing computers and building secure, scalable businesses. Altech delivers real IT solutions, not just support. Learn more at alt-tech.ca. They are the Connor McDavids of the cybersecurity / fixing computer world.
Yeah.
Right?
You did pretty good reading that. It was kind of like an eye test. This is going to be an interesting episode.
That's another thing we could talk about, my mortality moment. But again, I'm fighting the fact that I should be wearing my glasses all the time. Yeah, he's trying to pass them to me. I don't know if I need. I should just wear them. I know, but
Yeah, probably. Well, I mean, whatever. I'm not here to tell you what to do.
yeah.
But
Yes, you are.
that is why I'm here. Because if it was a one-man show, oh boy.
It would be ugly. Okay, let's go. Good Scheetz.
Well,
Okay.
This is the reason a lot of people are tuning into this episode.
So we should save it till the end.
I know. That's why we didn't kick it off right away. I'm like, we got to hook the people.
We got to hook the people. We got to hook the people.
We got to make them give us their minutes first.
All right. Producer to the producer, Leslie, also known as Helen around here, my daughter-in-law, your sister-in-law. She had our little granddaughter this past week, and oh my gosh.
Yeah. I mean, we should say that they had the baby. I mean, she physically did all the work, but like it's also Carter's baby.
Of course it is. Of course it is.
He gets offended because we're telling Leona that it's Auntie Leslie's baby, and he's
Right.
like, well, it's my baby too.
It is his baby too. But, again, at the end of the day, men, and I can say it, I'm a dad, small part of the situation.
Oh, it's
A part, but a small part.
what a crazy journey. Being around for someone that we love so much and someone we're so close to going through. I mean, I had a kid 17 and a half months ago,
Yeah.
but being on the other side of it, it's so stressful.
Yeah.
It's so stressful.
Because you're not, because I think it's easier sometimes to be in the middle of things than to be on the outskirts.
And now that I've been in the middle of things and gone through it, I know how much can go wrong. It's not as, I think I used to believe that, okay, your water breaks or you're getting contractions, you go to the hospital, you have a baby, that's it. But now I know all of the different things that can happen and how much of a medical and like human miracle it is that these babies even come out.
Oh,
like, it's so crazy.
It's the greatest miracle of all miracles when you think of how a baby starts. Dad pokes fun at mom and she takes it serious.
Well, anyway, we haven't even done the baby announcement yet, which is why everyone's here.
And we've got a lot to talk about when it comes to this because there's a lot of layers to this onion.
So what has happened since we
But
last
we knew for the longest time, we talked about baby names and they were not really like locked into a boy name, but they were locked into a girl name. We've always known that if it was going to be a girl, it was going to be Georgia. And
what a beautiful name.
Beautiful name. We were all like 100% in favor of that one. The boys' names, there was a little bit more of a battle about, but we don't have to worry about that.
Sometimes it works out.
Not yet, anyway.
Yeah.
Because it is not concerning, but it is. Kara said to me the other night when we were in bed, she said, I think Helen wants to have like a ton of kids.
Yeah.
Like a ton.
I mean, this one is not doing anything so far to deter that from happening.
No.
So,
like you think the lightning crotch alone would,
but not now that she's out and she's so beautiful. And we should say Georgia was born on February 3rd,
right?
11 a.m. ish
11:24 a.m.
Yeah, 11:24.
Her middle name is Winifred, which is Leslie's grandma's name, who's a very, very near and dear person in her world, and we love that too. Georgia Winifred Scheetz, and she was 6'9". The first time I held her, I thought she might be 2'3". Like
she's so little.
She's so little.
Oh, but just like this little doll. Like she doesn't look real.
But the shocking thing about it was, when we came in the room, and we'll get to more of that coming up. But when we came in the room, we didn't know boy or girl, which is cool. Again, to each their own. But we love the surprise around the Scheetz place, and we got a bigger surprise than the girl because I think we all kind of thought it was going to be a girl, but we didn't think it was going to be a redheaded girl.
Not a bright redhead.
Yeah. Yeah.
Carter, dark hair.
Yeah.
Leslie, blonde.
Yeah.
This kid has fire engine red hair.
Yeah.
And she's so cute.
And she is so cute. And it was just like, it was shocking.
Yeah.
And a lot of it, too.
Yeah. She came out with more hair than Leona has now.
Yeah. Carter Snapchatted the day after she was born and said, "How did I get a little Reba McEntire?"
Yeah. And so now we kind of call her Reba.
I know. She kind of might get that nickname.
She's a bit fancy.
Yeah. And so far, healthy, eating great, pooping constantly.
Yeah.
I was holding her last night, and it's just like...
And it's funny when such a little girl makes such a big noise.
Yeah.
Like it's like she is shooting them out of there with force. She's so cute and so special. And just you think, okay, this is your second granddaughter now, but just completely different already. You can tell. Their vibes. I mean, based on size alone, Leona was 9'3" and just came out with like boxing gloves on and screamed constantly for the first 3 days. First 72 hours of her life, she screamed. This baby, I've heard her maybe go, eh.
Yeah.
Like she's just...
Yeah, she makes more noise out of the back end.
Yes.
You're right. When Leona was born, I thought she might walk out of the hospital.
Yeah, so she was ready to fight.
This little one is, but anyway, precious angel. She looks like a cherub, little redheaded cherub angel, and she's just beautiful. So very excited about that. I think you probably want to get into, the whole thing about her being born and us finding out.
I mean, if we take a step back and look at that week, it was all hands on deck all week, just waiting for this baby. She'd gone past her due date slightly, and so at that point, you're just... I don't know if most families are all on edge in the same way, but with our family, it becomes all hands on deck.
We all find out, we all know how many centimeters is, it's just
legitimately.
There's a lot of oversharing going on.
Yeah, that's why we overshare on this podcast, because we overshare a lot in real life.
100%.
But finally the time comes where Leslie and Carter are going into the hospital, and I react in a way that I didn't really expect, which is that I'm nervous. I am so nervous. And again, I think it was because of going through it, but knowing that those two people I love so much are going through it and there's nothing I can do. Obviously, they're in the best care. They're with doctors and nurses and all of these experts, but they had gone in pretty late at night, and I was like, okay, I'll go to bed, and then maybe when I wake up, the baby's here. That didn't happen for any of us. We just, for some reason, collectively pulled an all-nighter, just checking our phones, waiting for updates, making sure everything was okay.
And then there would be like 3 hours of silence.
Yeah,
right?
and then
so
you're
you'd be like,
and you're-
okay, well then there must be having the baby.
But also, or you're like, something has
Yeah,
gone
well,
wrong. Like
of
for
course,
me,
of
I
course.
was so anxious all night long, and producer Renato was on the other side of the bed. He was like, babe, you need to sleep. You need to sleep. But
Yeah, you're not having contractions. Like, what's
yeah,
going on
it was
here?
like, it was literally like secondhand labor. Like I was sitting there, emotional support labor.
Yeah. So the pushing begins. We get the word.
Which again is crazy.
We get the
Most
pushing.
people do not get updated like
updated, like commence the pushing. so the pushing begins around like 7 or 8 or something. I don't know. I've lost track of time.
We're all at that point loopy.
So then we're just waiting, like, how hard can it be to push a baby out? Really? It just, Baillie pushed out Leona in like 20 minutes, and that was a big
17.
mistake.
Yeah.
Big-
Wouldn't recommend that.
Huge mistake.
No, so I mean, I'm not sure that was the problem. She, again, came out looking like an MMA fighter. So I think that could have been the problems that I had. But we're just, again, on the other end, and that's when a lot of things can go wrong, too. So it was just stressful.
Right.
Knowing the care team at the Misericordia Hospital is incredible. We're just all on edge.
Yeah. So we get word at 11:40
30.
or whatever
Yeah.
that the baby is born and everything is great. Baby. That's all we know.
Which at that point, everyone should take a deep breath. For me, once I knew the baby was here and healthy, I was like, okay, I feel like I'm not going to throw up anymore. Like, this is good. This is good. I
Sure.
can get some work done.
Sure.
It was a game day, of course. Sweet baby Georgia didn't care that the Oilers were playing the Leafs.
Right. So I thought, okay, so we had been through this once before with you, where Renato texted and said, the baby's here and it's perfect. And then we came to the hospital.
Immediately.
The Royal
Ran
Alec.
out the door like the house was on fire.
Yeah, we were like rushing to a fire. You're right. We were rushing. we were like we were like the station number 24 rushing to a fire. And then we sat and we waited and we waited and we waited for probably 4 hours.
3-ish.
And it drove me up the wall when you had your baby, because I don't know, because then I'm waiting and I'm wondering, and you start thinking, why is this taking so long? Why is this taking so long?
There was constant communication from Renato. It's not like you knew the baby was okay. You knew everyone was okay. But you're just sitting there.
I thought he was hiding something from me.
You get conspiracy theory.
Yeah, I thought he was hiding something from me.
So from our end, we're just getting our text blown up. Again, Leona came out. She was huge. There was a lot of repair that needed to occur, hours of repair on my end. And it's hard to explain via text message. I don't think I even knew that was happening. And so we just we're not out of labor and delivery in postpartum for hours. So as soon as we got comfortable in postpartum, you guys came. And I remember Carter and Leslie being like, things were crazy. Like Chris was like, your dad was so bad. And I don't think I fully grasped what had happened. I was like, okay, whatever. Like I just had a baby. I'm not worried about that guy.
Yeah.
But then we got to experience it ourselves.
The same sort of idea.
But remember afterwards, we had learned that like it took a long time to go through everything, and many nurses check you and they check the baby, which thank goodness. So you knew that it took a long time. But this time, once you hear the baby was there, you're banging at the Misericordia door again immediately.
And I don't know why. I mean, Renato's shaking his head. Yes, Randy.
The worst part is, like, we went to the Misericordia and we went into the cafe on the basement.
Well,
but
we
could have been across the street at West Edmonton Mall, where Leona could have been running around. We could have got some food. We didn't have to be at the hospital.
Well, I think that we also need to talk about the fact that these days, I know you said this multiple times while we were waiting, that back in your day, people would rush into the room immediately. I don't know if like the family helped deliver the baby or what happened, but in the current times, it is very common and very acceptable and normal for parents to set boundaries when it comes to having a baby and say, hey, we don't want visitors at the hospital, number one. We certainly don't want visitors immediately after this baby comes out. So I think that you were in a privileged position where your kids even wanted you to come to the hospital.
So nice of them to let me see my grandchild. What a wonderful thing for my children to do.
I don't think you
What do you
remember
mean?
what it's like to go through
Boundaries.
it as the woman or as the parent in general.
When you were born, your mom was like, honestly, I cut the umbilical cord and she said, let him in.
That's just not how it is
She said,
anymore.
let him in, let him in.
That's
She said,
not how
bring
it is
everybody.
anymore.
That's just the neighbor from town who's here because he happened to be in the hospital. bring them in to meet the baby. You know, it's a wonderful thing. It's an opportunity to share
but
this excitement.
The woman also goes through something so physically traumatic.
It's terrible.
Yeah, and so then she's also hosting. Like, you don't want to push a baby out and then immediately have to host a party. That is a lot to ask. Leslie and Carter had said, to be fair, we had clarified before that we could come the day the baby was born. It's not like we were doing something bad, but banging on the door and waiting when we know they're not even in a room yet was crazy. We rushed.
I wasn't
you guys
banging
were like,
on any doors.
You guys were like, hey, we're heading to the hospital. And I'm like, oh, okay. I assumed we'd go for lunch. We'd chill out.
My son told me they needed about a half hour, and then that half hour turned into 3 hours.
He doesn't know either, though. You don't until you're in it. Until you're in it, you are doing an Olympic circuit of your own, and you're getting various stitches and blood and IVs, and you're trying to figure out how to hold your baby, and then the baby has to be checked, and the baby
I could have been there to help hold a baby.
Do you want to deliver your next grandchild? Because we can make that happen, and then I think maybe you'll chill out.
I would absolutely love to be there.
That is so weird.
That's the greatest experience.
The funniest moment. Here's an image for the listeners or the viewers, I suppose. Chris we had been there for maybe an hour and a half. And again, it takes time. So
yes,
everybody else
knew that.
We're being normal humans.
We were just excited to all be together.
You guys were all frustrated with the wait.
None of us were, for the record.
I was frustrated with, John Mulaney's skit about horse in a hospital talking about a certain leader of a country. We had a toddler in a hospital, and that's actually worse than a horse in a hospital. Containing Leona in that hospital setting for that long was just, it was stressful. That's why I was stressed. I was not stressed about getting to see that baby.
Well, I would suggest. Oh, you set your thing, and then I got one final thought.
Here's the image for everybody. So I was just tracing Leona around because she's 18 months old and she loved the colored tiles on the floor, which is great. It distracted her. And then I look over at Chris, and he's got the most sour look on his face, and his arms crossed. He looked like Bernie Sanders at the Donald Trump inauguration.
For some reason, he's wearing mittens.
And then he just says, he's like, you know what? Fine, just tell us what the baby is, and we'll go home.
He was getting so angry, and I tried on multiple. Mom was over you, so she was just watching Leona. She was like, I don't care. I tried on multiple occasions to reason with you, but there was no reasoning to be had. And we joke about you a lot on this show, but most of the time, there's some rationale. Like we can be
Not when a baby's born.
No, you get so excited.
Yeah.
And I thought that maybe with Leona it was the first one, but really this one could have even been worse.
You know what? I was a lot more calm driving there. I thought, okay, I'm gonna wait. But then when I was there and I knew that my grandchild, boy or girl, didn't matter, but I still need to know at that point if it's a boy or girl.
We're gonna if we are a long ways from it, but if either of us decide to have another baby, we're going to have some kind of plan in place. Like we might have
I think we're going to have to say the baby's been born, it's 6 pounds, 9 ounces, and it's a girl. And maybe then, because it's not knowing, I don't know why, and I don't care.
But the surprise of seeing her, wasn't that so fun?
That's so great. But, but by then, I've already taken years off my life.
Yeah.
And years off everyone else's life.
Ideally, we might just have to lie to you.
Yeah?
Yeah. Like, for your own good.
I think so, too.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just need to see them once they're born. Like I need to see them so badly.
And that's nice.
I mean, I guess
but
I guess I just care more than the rest of you.
Well, I think it's a sense of entitlement. I think it's just being an old white man.
I think it's a mental illness.
I think maybe it's hard for me to not be right in the middle of the thick of things.
You like to be in the action. You and Leona both. She would have been in the delivery room too if she could have.
I like to be in the middle of it. I guess I like being the dad.
Yeah.
And then I could be there firsthand. And now I know I need to step back a bit, but I'm having a hard time.
Well, get your procedure reversed and have another kid. I don't know what to tell you. Adopt.
Too much information, but I think your mom could probably still have a baby, so maybe I could too.
Sure.
I don't know.
Leona can have a...
No, just be normal.
Just be normal.
I think it's normal to want to see your grandkids and being impatient.
But I don't think you realize how lucky you are to even have that opportunity at that time. It's a different world, and parents need their space and their boundaries, and the women need a lot of recovery time.
They don't need that. They need space and boundaries for sure.
Yeah.
But if you're telling me that the grandparents can't see the baby on day number 1,
But you also don't know people's relationships. Like, that's the other thing. There's lots of grandparents that aren't as close.
Sure.
Right? So,
sure. But
I think that it depends on the situation. We obviously don't have a lot of boundaries in general with family here, and that's part of this podcast. But
yeah.
Anyway.
Okay.
Sweet baby Georgia. She's amazing. Her parents are doing so well.
They are.
That's the other thing. They're handling it like a pro. I don't think that I was even able to move around until weeks later, and they're just ripping. They're getting groceries. They visited us at our house. They're doing so good.
Yeah, absolutely. And I, shout out again to the red hair, which is just the coolest thing.
It's so funny.
It's the coolest thing. And people are going, red hair, where's red hair? And we're like, okay, well, in our family, my mom's got a bunch of, on the broadband side, there's redheads, but it's not from there. It's from Leslie's dad, Sean, because this baby looks like the other grandfather.
Which is so funny because people said that Leona looked like you a lot, and they still say it a lot.
Yeah.
So I don't know what these girls looking like their grandpas. That's not the best.
That's not ideal.
But somehow,
but somehow they're still beautiful.
Oh, she's so cute. Being an auntie has far surpassed my expectations. Yeah. I just love her, and I love that I didn't have to push her out myself. And I get to hang out with a beautiful baby and not have to change the 20 diapers a day. I think my favorite part so far, not that anybody asked, is Carter's reaction to his daughter, but then also his wife. How in awe of her he is after the baby. He's just been, you can just tell he can't believe that she did that.
No, he's looking at her with a whole new view. And I was the same with your mom too, and Renato would say the same thing.
Yeah,
when you have the opportunity to witness childbirth and what the mother goes through to make that all happen, it's just like, it's like next level. And I can speak for myself. I could never do it. I don't think. I mean, I'd be just like, owie, 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 owie. Let's get this thing out another way.
So crazy.
Let's go out the sunroof, right?
Yeah. And she's just been the greatest mom already.
Yeah.
You can tell that she was just like built for this. They're doing so great. We're so happy to have another family member. Yeah. Leona's reaction to baby has been, I didn't think that she was going to, I thought that she would acknowledge the baby. I don't know if I thought she would really understand what was going on. Yeah. But the first time she met her, again, we're coming in with a lot of stress because we're handling your emotions. Yeah. And she's just, baby. And she calls her Goga, which is Georgia. And it's so cute to see how much she loves her. She wants to look at pictures of her all the time. Before we go to bed, we have to say, good night, baby. Right. And then on the way, anytime we get in a car, she goes, baby. And she's just, she's very excited.
Yeah, that's awesome. It's awesome. All right. Well, there's a Good Scheetz for you. I don't know if we can get any better than that one.
No.
Good Scheetz brought to you by our good friends at Alltech. Anyone can offer IT support. Alltech helps businesses make smarter technology decisions that protect growth. Visit alltech-.ca. That's alt-tech.ca. Thank you to the great people there for their support. Okay, I'll take my glasses back off after reading that. Bull Scheetz, Baillie. And this is brought to you by our friends at Cook County Saloon. Valentine's is coming up very, very shortly, like this week, this Saturday.
When this comes out, it'll be this week. So get your stuff together, folks, men, if you're listening, if there's any of you out there. Start ordering your flowers, start booking your dinner rezos, or if you're single, head to Cook County Saloon.
Because they're having a Love at First Sight event.
Yeah.
Love at First Sight on
Love
Valentine's.
Love at First Like.
Oh, Love at First Like.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like a dating site kind of vibe, I think.
Okay. Awesome. And you know what? That's a great thing because not everybody is in love on Valentine's Day. So maybe you can find some love, whether it's for the rest of your life or for 12 hours.
Hey, who are we to judge?
We're not.
No. Featuring live music from Shannon Smith, the celebration is all about connection, energy, and enjoying a night of music with new people.
Cook County Saloon and Steakhouse. And they've got some great ideas for you for the steakhouse, too, if you want a dinner for two.
Yeah, you could definitely book in for that.
Make it happen. Okay.
Producer Renato, I would love a good steak.
Yeah.
Well, let's go. Maybe just for the food. Not for the dating part.
I was going to say, Renato, don't go to the Love at First Like event at Cook County. Awesome. All right, Cook County Saloon, thank you. Baillie, your bad sheets is?
My bad sheets
bull sheets.
My bull sheets of the week is, this is a hot trending topic, but ice.
Yep. Ice?
Yeah.
What do you mean ice?
I mean, ice on the ground.
Oh, okay, got it.
Yeah.
Got it. I thought you were going to get political on us.
I mean, I'm not a fan of ice of any kind at the moment, but given the nature of our podcast, I will stick to what's going on in Edmonton, Alberta, which is the ground is covered in ice.
Yes.
It is covered in ice everywhere you go, and ice melt. It's more than ice melt can handle. There's no amount of ice melt. I know the city's giving away free sand. You can't keep on top of it. It is just every day it gets icier. You put out ice melt, the next day it's icy. Getting to our car is treacherous. Getting around here at
It's beyond belief. It is so icy. We have the two houses on the acreage here. They're 350 feet apart, and we drive to their house because we cannot.
It's too scary, especially with the kids.
We can't go.
It would be better. We might need to strap on some skates.
Yeah.
Like, it is legitimately at that point. Mom bought at Canadian Tire long before Christmas these little studs because she was worried about
Cleats.
falling. Like,
She's got her cleats.
her ice cleats, and we were making fun of her for weeks. Now she's the only one who can go anywhere
Yeah,
because she's got her cleats on.
She locks in the four-wheel drive and away she goes.
She's just trekking. It is. We went for dinner last night. You can't go anywhere in the city. It's just so scary, and because I'm carrying around a toddler so much, it's just even more stressful. There's always something, but the ice is crazy, and I don't. It's getting warmer, but then it gets cold overnight. So there's no real. I don't know what the solution is to it. But
I find when I carry Leona, it's like when we used to just have two-wheel drive pickup trucks.
Yeah.
You'd always put some sandbags in the back to weigh it down. So it gives you extra traction. So I find that I'm more secure with her in my arms, though her dad doesn't think so. I was carrying her the other day, and he just kept yelling, "It's icy, it's icy, it's icy." I said, "I know it's icy."
His ice anxiety is very real.
He's got a serious
he's
anxiety.
out there dusting out the sand every 10 minutes, and he yells at people on the sidewalks.
It's icy.
Yeah, like they don't know. The ice makes him very nervous.
Yeah.
Well, Chris is historically not the most cautious person.
We are a clumsy bunch.
So I just have to double check, make sure he remembers. It's worked so far.
I remember. Absolutely. But anyway, the ice, it's just been like the perfect storm of warm and cold and melting and all of these things. And it's unbelievable.
I worry about seniors and people like that.
Oh, that's what I'm
because
thinking.
falling
Like,
can be such a big deal.
Oh, you fall at 80 years old.
Yeah,
and
so it's just...
You literally, you could die because then you go to the hospital, you get pneumonia, all those sort of things. So it is brutal. I don't ever remember it this bad.
No, that's what Renato said on the way here. He was like, I don't remember ever having ice like this.
I laughed out loud 2 days ago because I was trying to call Chloe into the house at the end of the night, and she literally couldn't climb to get to the house. She was like slipping like on all fours. Yeah. And I'm like, not even a dog can handle
No,
it.
and she's like an athletic specimen.
And she's got long nails.
Yeah. No,
Like,
it is like
she's got like studded paws.
It's an... She does.
Crazy. All right.
Yeah.
That is your Bullsheets by Cook County Saloon. Don't forget Valentine's going to be a great time at Cook. Let's all go down to Cook County. Trending brought to you by Londonderry Dodge. We love them, thankfully. Again, driving these beautiful vehicles.
Yeah.
You drive the
Jeep Compass Trailhawk.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it has snow mode, which handles ice, snow, all of it. But no problem when we're driving. It's just walking that's dangerous.
Yeah, absolutely. We got the Ram Rebel, and they've got a vehicle for you. Head down to Londonderry Dodge, and they will treat you right. Tell them Talking Scheetz sent you, okay? While we're recording this, the Super Bowl has just about to begin, just so you know. So here's our predictions. Again, by the time you listen to this, the game will be over. My prediction is the Seattle Seahawks are going to smoke the New England Patriots. And the majority of people from this area, the Seattle Seahawks are kind of the closest NFL team to us, much like Toronto with Buffalo. And there's a lot of Seattle Seahawk fans. And so that's my prediction.
Yeah, I predict that I'm going to eat a lot of snacks.
Yep.
And maybe enjoy the halftime show. I love some Bad Bunny songs, so that'll be fun. Yeah. Mom made a beautiful soup. And so I'm calling it my Super Bowl, but it's Super Bowl. She made a delicious chicken noodle soup. I just hope both teams have fun. I don't know. The Seahawks have better colors. I really like their jerseys. So
I'm colorblind, but they're green, teal.
Yeah, they have it's like a blue and green, but they're like a lime green on them, which I think is really cool.
And the Patriots have won so many Super Bowls.
I know Tom Brady isn't playing, but I'm just over it. You know, I'm like I want the Seahawks to win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's our prediction. I think the Seahawks will win.
Okay, what's the score?
Okay, let's go 34-21.
Okay. Is that possible?
Yeah, it's possible.
I don't know. I have to divide a bunch of sevens and threes.
Okay, sure. You know what? Sure.
34-21, write it down. If I was right, I should have probably bet. Sports betting. Don't get me started on that. I mean...
Hey, That's like the number one sponsor of every podcast I listen to is like the sports betting.
Like I said, I love sports betting. I don't think it's causing the demise of society at all. It's not. If
Wait
it wasn't
till you
for
hear us next episode, Bet 99.
sports betting and weight loss injections, would there be anything like? That's the only two things we don't have.
And we, heaven knows, we could use at least the injections.
My line is that I'm on Ozempic. It's the opposite. I've gained 20 pounds in a month. It's working really well so far. All right. Okay, that's the Super Bowl. Of course, it's the biggest sporting event next to World Cup, which is coming very, very shortly.
I don't say those words around here. He got another rejection letter.
Yesterday, I got an email from FIFA.
Yeah.
I did not get any World Cup.
But you didn't
tickets.
you're not getting a FIFA gold prize like Trump, no?
I might get the Peace Prize still, if I can share it with somebody else. But I was, to be honest, it wasn't unexpected. I should have bought tickets when I had the opportunity
Yeah,
to
we
a few
talked
months
about
ago.
it.
I messed up. I regret it.
He's so sad.
I'm so sad and now there's like one more round of draws, and it's like the last minute draw, and I'm like, I forget it. There's no chance I'll get tickets there. So.
Why do you say that?
Because I think all of them, like the majority of tickets have been sold, right? I even signed up for Canada Soccer has like a supporters group that's supposed to give you better odds to get tickets, and it didn't help.
But remind everybody, you had a chance to buy tickets for how much?
Maybe. It kept glitching out, to be fair.
I did have a chance to buy tickets, but I tried not to buy. I wanted to buy reasonable tickets. Like there's 4 tiers of tickets, and I wanted to buy tickets in tier 3 because tickets in tier 1 were like over $1,000 a ticket. Tickets in tier 2 were $700.
Is this going to be a long explanation? Because it feels like it is.
It's not, but there's some context.
Were you able to
necessary.
buy tickets?
I should have bought the like $600, $700 tickets, which is ridiculous, but it's a once in a lifetime event that I wanted to go to since I was a kid, and I didn't. I thought
he tried for the cheaper
I thought I'd
ones
have another
and then got
opportunity
kicked
to
out.
buy the $300 seats, which is still expensive.
It's good.
but
You were being
you're financially responsible. I have to send a kid to college at some point.
But you can't.
I know.
You're kicking yourself. All
So
right.
if any Scheetz heads have World Cup tickets for sale,
Please.
Okay.
I just need 2.
maybe one.
And for Vancouver, I only want to go to Vancouver too. So I did limit myself because I could have applied for other cities in North America, Toronto.
What's the closest U.S. city? Not that.
Seattle has games.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
but I want to also see Canada. I'd like to see Canada play in the World Cup. That's like that's my dream. That's my going to the Super Bowl. I think I'll still make it happen, but it might just cost a lot more. Once we start doing Bet 99 ads, I can afford it.
Hello, Play Alberta. Let's do it. Okay, Olympics. The Olympics have begun as well, right? And that's always an exciting thing. Winter Olympics. As we recorded this, we got 1 bronze medal, and it was a speed skater named
Valerie Maltese, right?
Exactly. And I think Carter was doing some research. She's 35 years old. This is like her 4th or 5th Olympics. And she won this bronze medal, and everybody's really excited for her in the 3,000 meter speed skating.
Which is such a long time to speed skate. 3,000 meters.
It's 3 kilometers.
How long does that take?
I saw her time,
Like
but
12
I can't
minutes or
remember.
something like that?
She was pretty fast.
Yeah,
pretty
I can't
fast.
see it taking that long.
No, not.
I'll look it up.
Maybe 6 minutes.
I'm not to be disagreeable, but 3 kilometers speed skating?
I looked
I
at
don't know. I don't think
Going
that's
the fastest you can.
Oh, yeah, that part of it.
Yeah.
Right? But yeah, 3 kilometers. That's not too bad, I don't think. I mean,
I'd like to see you try it.
I could definitely skate 3 kilometers. I'm not saying that I could win a medal, but anyway, it doesn't matter. She won, and it's awesome. So hats off to her for sure. I have to tell this story because it's so funny. So Carter's like, this is perfect for him because he's up all these different times with this newborn baby, and he's like, and the Olympics are here. It's just like he swears he planned it. Yes.
Stand by. Guess how long it took her?
6 minutes.
4:20.
3 minutes
Yeah.
and 59 seconds.
That's what I'm saying. That's fast, but they can rip around with those skates on.
So she was only, I don't know. For me, I'm thinking of running 3 kilometers.
Yeah,
Like, it's hard
no.
for
But
me.
skating is not that big a deal.
Yeah, 3,000 meters.
Yeah.
4 minutes?
Well, it's fast.
She was ripping.
Yeah.
4 minutes for 3 kilometers?
Yeah.
Wow. Good for her. Anyway.
That's those tight outfits they wear.
Yeah.
Like if I wore a tight outfit like that, I could go fast.
For sure. Let's diminish
thought of Chris.
the accomplishment
not.
of Valerie, our
I feel
queen,
so
our
bad.
only Canadian medal.
God, I sound like a jerk. Like I said, that I could score in the NHL.
Yeah.
And now I can.
You could not. You have the
speed
worst
skate.
skating form of all time. They are like so structured in the way that they skate. It's amazing.
Yeah, people say I skate like a duck taking off on the water.
I think you're gonna have to skate 3,000 meters, and we're gonna have to time you. You could just do it around the yard at this point on the ice.
I could skate around our neighborhood.
We have an oval, and it's just our yard.
An amazing accomplishment.
Yes.
When you just said that's a long way.
I just
it's
felt
not
like
really
it
a
was
long way
far.
speed skating.
Okay,
I'm just saying.
there you go.
Right? I think they must go 25,000 meters. They probably go
There's probably
25
long
kilometers.
ones.
And
Yeah.
I mean, 100 meters isn't far either, but you couldn't beat Usain Bolt.
I never said I could meet them. I just said it wasn't that far.
There you go. Anyway, Canada, we're happy to have one. Your funny story.
Oh yeah, sorry, Helen. Sorry, Leslie.
Georgia's mom.
Georgia's mom. So they're watching the opening ceremonies, and there's lots of things going on. Is it Andrew? What's his name? Bocelli? Does he sing in it?
Andrea Bocelli, yeah, he sang at
Yeah.
the opening ceremonies.
He's so
Sings
good.
Conde partirò. That's a classic song. Su navi per mare.
His son sings now.
He does.
Yeah, yeah.
How old is he?
Not like in his 20s.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
He's
Anyway.
probably pretty good too. I
Yeah,
bet.
he sounds the same.
Oh, I could sing like him.
Well,
The only-
he's blind and you're colorblind.
The only thing.
He's blind.
Yes.
Bocelli's blind.
Bocelli's blind.
Really?
Yes.
Huh.
So if you saw him singing, didn't you kind of notice why his eyes were closed?
I thought he was just getting really into it. The only
why he forgot
thing,
the words.
The only thing we've talked about so far that Dad hasn't been like, I can do that, is childbirth. So thank goodness you didn't say you could do that one. At least.
They're watching the opening ceremonies, and they watched for quite a long time, Carter said. And then finally, his wife, the new mother, said, "Okay, Carter, what sport is this? I give up."
To be fair, those postpartum hormones, man, like you are not in reality.
She thought the opening ceremonies were some kind of a sport. Yeah, it's who can wear the feather boa the best.
She has not slept.
I know, but that is the funniest thing. That's the funniest thing. I'm gonna save my Olympic story. My dad and I went to the Olympics for next show.
Yeah, because we've got so much.
My dad, and I went to the
And
Olympics
it's
in
a
Calgary.
journey.
It's a journey, but we'll save it for next show. So let's remember that. Tate McRae, you want to talk about her? What's this trader doing? Trader McRae, they call her
Trader
now.
McRae, yeah, in trending. So this is something that's funny.
That was good.
So as we know, Tate McRae is a pop star. Originally, she's from Calgary.
That's the problem.
The-
She's from Calgary.
She's Canadian. She's from Calgary, and she did an ad promoting Team USA and kind of doing an Olympic preview for Team USA. And people are mad. And I don't think that her or her team predicted this, but I think with the state of everything that's going on, I think that people are more heated than they would be. It's also just like Tate McRae is a very famous pop star, but there are so many very famous American pop stars. I just don't understand why she did it and why her team. I don't blame her. She's just told to do things and paid a lot of money. But her team, this is a bad move.
Yeah.
But she posted on Instagram her response, which is now kind of become a meme, and it's so funny. Is she posted a picture of her as a young kid holding a Canadian flag, saying, "Y'all know I'm Canada down." And now it's become a meme with like all of these iconic Canadian things, and it's like, y'all know I'm Canada down. So what I was wondering, what is something you do that is like, I'm Canada down for you?
Canada down?
Yeah, like what makes you Canada down? What's the most Canadian thing that you do?
Okay, I got it.
Yeah.
I once pulled my sciatic nerve giving a standing ovation for the military pilots in Calgary who had done a flyby. Okay, I'm Canada down.
And you were down.
I was so down.
Pulling your sciatic.
I pulled my sciatic, giving a standing ovation to our troops.
That's Canada down.
That's Canada down. What about you?
I don't know. I've been more Canadian than ever recently, for sure.
You love voting.
I do. I have counted down the days to vote when I was 18, and I'm very passionate about getting people to vote.
Yeah.
So I guess, that does make me pretty Canada down. What about you, Ren? Do you have anything?
Yeah, we briefly touched on it. I will be at the World Cup cheering on Canada Even if I have to spend Leona's college fund.
Yeah.
Canada down.
That's Canada down. Canada down. Yeah, Baillie and I love to vote, and things have changed. But early on in her voting career, I was going to like let the air out of your tires so you couldn't vote. Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now what?
One more thing about Tate McRae, though. There were some funny memes that the internet had created. And one of the people, and just some jokes. So this is all in good fun, but someone said, you know what, that's the most Calgarian thing you could do is betray your province in Canada.
People said someone from Edmonton would never.
Yeah.
Someone from Edmonton would never.
I think Lisa from Lisa and Ryder maybe said that.
She said that it was Calgary.
Well, yeah, she said nobody from Edmonton would ever pull that.
Yeah.
Who is the most famous singer from Edmonton?
From Edmonton?
Edmonton?
A singer?
Well, we don't have a Tate McRae.
Not right now.
No, but we will. Yeah.
We will. Who's coming up? Chris knows the...
Sooner or later it's going to happen. Okay, a couple more real quick things about the Olympics. There was the figure skater, Madeline. They call her Maddie. Shizaz? Yeah. She goes to McMaster University and she was about to skate in the Olympics, and then she realized that she had some kind of an assignment that was supposed to be done. She thought on Sunday, but it was actually Friday. So she had to send an email to her prof and say, hey, I'm at the Olympics. Can you give me a couple-day extension? And then she posted it, and it was really funny. But it sounds like then some people were going, oh, yeah, you
don't deserve the extension. You can do whatever you want.
Yeah,
she
big
said,
Olympic athlete.
She said student-athlete problems. And then she also, what I love, is she sent to her professor a press release that confirmed she competed in the event. Like, she was like, in case he thinks I'm making this up, because those professors get every excuse under the sun. She's like, no, I was competing at the Olympics. I think she deserved the extra couple days.
So I guess her professor got back to her, and he said something to the effect of, hey, give her good luck. You get the extension, and I know what you're going through because I scored a goal in Pee Wee hockey once. So he says, I know how you can possibly feel competing in the Olympics.
It's hard.
He's a very funny guy, obviously, and he gave her the extension. But there you go. There you go. I used excuses when I didn't hand things in, but it was never because I was at the Olympics.
Now that I think about it more, I do cry every time I vote. So I think I get excited, so emotional. So maybe that is my Canada down.
Yeah, most people cry when they get the results. Other Olympic, one more fun fact about the Olympics, Canadian athletes, how much money do they get if they actually win a medal? Okay, here it is. Athletes competing this year at the Olympics in Italy will get $10,000 each for a bronze medal, $15,000 for a silver, and $20,000 for a gold medal.
I expected a lot more than that.
Did you?
Yeah.
But here's the thing, and that includes team sports. So, if Connor McDavid and the team all win, they're each going to get $20,000.
Well, they don't need that.
I know they don't.
But some of the other hockey athletes that aren't in the NHL, for sure. And some of these athletes, it costs a lot of money, and they have teams and to get where they are. Yeah. I just expected it to be more. I know a lot of them, the real famous ones, make more money on endorsements and things like that, but
I think that
other countries pay more.
Other countries pay more. Yeah. In America, you probably get
100,000 for sure. Or
I think that the Canadian athletes get more than $20,000 in free Lululemon. Mm-hmm. They get more than that than they do. They get
one athlete posted a photo and his entire bed was covered, like you said, probably in $20,000 worth of Lululemon.
They get more for
my dream.
I love the outfits. I love so many, especially of the girl athletes have done try-on hauls of what the stuff they get. Olympic bedroom tours, Olympic cafeteria tours. I love that we're in an era where the athletes are able to really share their experience in that way. It feels like you can get behind the scenes a little bit more.
Let's talk about Mother Dough Bread Co., shall we? Mm-hmm. We had our big. You wanted to do a shout out to somebody too, and we missed that.
Yeah, I was going to when we were talking about our sweet niece Georgia and how she was born at the Misericordia and how everything went so well. While we were coming in to meet her. When we were coming the second day, we might have went 2 days in a row, which again, I'm not saying that I was normal about becoming an auntie. I was just more normal than he was about becoming a grandpa for the second time. Yeah. While we were waiting, someone walked up and said, oh, and pointed at Leona and said, and then looked at me and said, I watch your show. I watch your show every week. But she recognized Leona first, which was so funny. But Debbie, sweet Debbie, works at the Misericordia. Her and her husband watch on YouTube, which is a rare breed for us. We don't always get the most YouTube watchers.
Subscribe. People, please subscribe to YouTube. Yes.
Her and her husband watch our show every Monday on YouTube. So I wanted to give a shout out to them because it was really cool. And then when Carter came down to get us, I was talking to a fan. So it made me seem kind of cool too. And so I got to tell her that I became an auntie.
We saw so many people to Miz that were talking Scheetz heads.
Yeah.
When we first, I
don't know what's going on in that hospital.
I first came in that first day, totally calm.
Yeah.
The lady that was handling registration was like, "Oh, I know who you are," and she's like, "Oh," and then I said, "Well, we're here to see the baby, and we don't know if it's a boy or girl yet." And she says, "Oh, I do."
I think that she might have given you too much information, and that's why you were so antsy.
She fired me up.
Yeah, she got you ready to go.
She got me more fired up. But
yeah.
Anyway, thank you, Scheetz
Debbie.
heads.
Yeah, Debbie and her husband and all the Scheetz heads at the Miz. I guess that's like where our demographic is, the Misericordia Hospital.
Definitely.
Yeah, nurses and healthcare workers and healthcare adjacent workers, those are great people.
So the last thing that Leslie had before she had the baby was the farmhouse club. So I'm just saying that if you are in a position where you're ready to have a baby, that mother doe.
It was the ultimate mother doe. One of the first things she texted once she got to the hospital was, the mother doe did it. So we're not saying that mother doe bread co puts you into labor, but it doesn't hurt. And she also said the next day when we had brought her some food, I wasn't even hungry the whole time. It kept me full.
Yes.
So she downed the mother doe bread co, went into labor, had a baby, and still felt great.
And became a mother.
Yeah, became a mother because of mother doe bread co. That is an endorsement that we can't even plan. And the fact that she had texted about it while in labor too, which was so funny. She said, it was the mother doe.
What do they call that when they speed it up, like
induction?
Inducing.
Yeah, induction.
Yeah, mother doe is the natural induction of...
Well, they say dates. They have all these different things. This raspberry leaf tea. No, you just need mother doe bread co.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should talk about the Farmhouse Club. It has smoked chicken, crispy bacon, lettuce, tomato, and mayo. Just a simple, delicious sandwich. Perfect to send you off into motherhood. Good
bread makes a great sandwich and can also lead to contractions.
Hey, we're one for one. I don't know what to tell you.
We're hearing from so many people. They're like, okay, that's it. I'm going.
Yeah, people are just dropping everything to head to Mother Doe Bread Co.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna get the pregnant ladies in there. When they see an influx of pregos, like 9-month pregos in there, tell them Talking Scheetz sent you.
And don't be afraid. Like, it's not going to, induce labor at like 7 months.
No.
Like,
it's only if you really want it.
If you're ready to go.
Yeah, if you're ready to go.
Curb walk or whatever.
If you're ready to go, head to Mother Doe Bread Co.
If you're ready to go, head to Mother Doe. Okay, got it. It's Community Scheetz, and it's brought to you by Crystal Glass. And at Crystal Glass, they have been servicing drivers, homeowners, and businesses across Western Canada for over 70 years, 75 to be exact. And they do some incredible things with glass in the community, and they also do some incredible things in the community, including sponsoring Community Scheetz. So we got a few things to tackle here in Community Scheetz today. First one is shout out to the teachers. If you're watching on YouTube, I've got this cool license plate that I got, and it says, I love public education.
And that's true.
And I started speaking at the conference at the Shaw Conference Center, and it was exciting because basically the teachers can choose if they come to your, like all of the other speaking engagements I've had over the last couple of years, people have had no choice.
Yeah, they had to attend.
They were 4-H'ers, they were doctors, they were police officers, they were educators, but they were an event, and I show up and I speak. But in this case, they actually could register and show up. So it was a little nerve-wracking because you're like, oh, what if
you don't want to disappoint the people that chose you over others.
More like you don't want to see 5 people there when you...
Yeah, that's the other thing.
Right? Because that would have been like very bad. But the good news was it was a full house, in fact, standing room only. So shout out to the teachers. And I talked about the fact in my PowerPoint that I'd love to share with you too. It's my keynote was called "You'll never get paid to talk for a living," which is something that one of my teachers told me when I was going to school, and I basically just had a I did some weaving, some weaving, and I would weave the stories of my life and the things that I was a privilege to be a part of in my life that involved schools and my education and why I did what I did, and it worked out pretty well. I love doing it, and I'd love to do more of it. So go to chrissheetz.ca. I know I plug it every once in a while, but I'd love to speak to your group about that, or my Small Towns Big Dreams story, or you know what, I can just
You can talk about anything. Hey, hire us for a Talking Scheetz Live. We'll do it.
exactly.
Why not? You should mention that you were related to about half the audience at the teachers' convention.
When I looked out in that crowd, I knew a lot of those teachers.
Yeah.
And they were definitely, it helps.
It helps. It helps when you have a baseline of blood relatives in the audience. But they did say that you did a good job.
They were unbelievably supportive, so it was nice. Okay, moving on. What was going on? My friends at Funk's Moving and Storage, Ken and the great folks there are fantastic. They're doing something kind of neat for the community. Can you explain it?
Yeah, it is the Senior Services Fair. So it's a free community event that connects seniors, families, and caregivers with trusted local providers that offer support for senior living, home care, downsizing, and transition planning, and also moving services. So basically anything that the senior in your life might need, and they're trusted services, because I know that unfortunately in the world we live in, sometimes seniors can be
Scammed.
Yeah, taken advantage of when it comes to these kinds of things. And when they need support, people can sort of jump on that. But this is a group of providers that are kind of having a meetup, and they're trusted, and they're going to be the best services that you can have. So this is happening February 21st, so coming right up at Rio Terrace Community Hall.
And the best thing is about this, and they're encouraging you. I was talking to Ken. Hopefully, the children can come with their parents.
Yeah, that's kind of the
and
the caregivers,
and talk about it together. And I mean, it doesn't take long. Mortality moment, and all of a sudden, whether you're downsizing like we have, but then of course there's that next level, and you don't know where to go and what to do, and it's not ideal. But if the parents and the children, the older children, can help figure that all out together, so it's a great event at Rio Terrace Community Hall. And again, if you Google it, you can get more information as well. But it's a senior services fair, and we'd just love to give Ken and everybody a shout out there, because it's a good thing.
And a one-stop shop. You don't have to call a bunch of people, look online. Like sometimes it can be overwhelming, where this is everything you might need for the senior in your life. Maybe
it's not one-stop shop, because I don't know if they have funeral homes there, but
Oh my gosh.
Mortality moment with Chris.
But
what?
That's not great advertising.
Why?
they're retiring, not dying.
Well, but it happens to all of us. I'm just saying. Okay.
Well, here's one thing they could add, I guess.
Some feedback.
Stollery Family Classic happening. The Family Day long weekend. I think they've raised over $5 million and counting.
That's crazy.
Yeah, Steve Serdachny, our good buddy, started this with his hockey schools and everything that he does. But it's happening at the Terwilliger Rink again. It starts on Friday, runs through till Monday, and it's a 4-on-4 tournament. It sells out every year. It's kids raising money for other kids, and it's just a fantastic event. I was talking to Steve just a couple of days ago. He said, just encourage people to come out. They've got the most unbelievable table of silent auction items you'll ever see. It would just be like, just the who's who in sporting of it, like autographed jerseys from like the biggest NFL stars, the biggest, Ovechkin. I remember there was just everybody. Like the memorabilia is unbelievable because Steve is so connected and he gets all of this stuff and they raise all this money and it goes to the Stollery. So it's a great event.
An amazing event.
It is. It's just, so check it out. All right. And what else do we have to talk about?
The world's longest hockey game.
The world's longest hockey game. Shout out to our buddy Matt DeBurs and his blister.
Oh, one thing about Matt is he's gonna post something graphic on Insta.
It's gonna be gross.
It's always gonna be like an injury.
Yeah.
It's there's always something with that guy.
Yeah.
But this time at least he's doing it for a good cause.
Yeah, and it's been crazy warm for them.
Yeah, which I don't know if that's a good thing.
It's probably gonna it makes it tougher. Like the snow or the ice gets wet and it'll be slushy, and it's either really too warm or too cold when they do it.
Yeah.
But it happens at Sakers Acres. Dr. Sake, who's a crazy man, his wife Janelle as well. They make this happen, and they've done it so many times, and they do it for all the right reasons, for cancer, and they're raising money for some equipment and things that can make a difference. So they're hoping to raise $1 million.
How many hours are they at as of now?
Oof, I don't know, but it's 11 days.
Yeah, so it's 11 days.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I don't know. Matt's got a blister already.
Yeah, Matt is a blister. Shows up when the work is
Hey,
done.
but hey, not this time.
No.
He's digging in.
I was going to go see him yesterday, and then we ran out of time, but going to go down there and help and go cheer these men and women on, because it's absolutely it's the most incredible feat.
I said that skating 3,000 meters was
Exactly.
a lot of work. I can't imagine wearing skates that long. Like,
No. Well, you don't wear them for all 11 days.
I know, but
still,
like, just you're always putting them on
sometimes
and
I think
off.
the time off and then starting again.
Your
would
feet
be
are swelling.
even
Yeah, that
worse.
is not it.
I can't
Ooh.
imagine. No, I did the baseball, the world's longest baseball, and it wasn't easy, but compared to the hockey, it's a breeze.
Yeah.
So shout out to them for that. And one more thing we want to mention: Country Music Alberta Dreams, the Family Day Fan Fest is happening. So it's happening on the 16th, which is a week Monday. If you're listening to this on Monday, it's happening at West Edmonton Mall. Thank you to them for partnering with us. We're going to have this really great event at the mall, at the stage. What is it? The stage there.
Yeah, the Phase 4.
Phase 4 stage. And we are going to have the top 3 people that wrote country songs for Alberta Dreams to be the Alberta Dreams theme song for our 40th anniversary perform. And then one of them will be the Alberta Dreams theme song winner, which will be great. We've got some surprise artists that are going to be performing as well, some great Country Music Alberta artists. And it starts at 1 o'clock at the mall, on the stage, and it's all for Alberta Dreams, and we would love for you to come and check it out. Family Day, looking for something to do, whether you go to the Family Day Classic at Terwillegar, or maybe you come to the mall and check out some free entertainment, which is going to be great. And we're going to have a winner of a great grand prize, and we're going to have a theme song for Alberta Dreams, the charity that I work for, which of course delivers dreams for seriously and chronically ill children.
And you're right by the Lego store.
And you're right by the Lego store.
If you need anything, if you need to pick anything up.
You just pieced that together.
I did, before we closed the show, I meant to ask you this when we were talking about Sweet Georgia and your granddaughters, but how does it feel to be a grandpa of 2? Is it different the second time? Is it crazy that you now have 2 granddaughters? How are you feeling?
You know what?
about
It's
that?
awesome.
You definitely didn't seem any less excited when you were in the hospital.
No, and you wonder. And I said this when I did the post. I said you wonder, and it's the same thing with children as it is with grandchildren. When you have one and you're just totally focused on it, you love it so much, and you're like, how am I ever going to love the second one the same way? And then that second one is born, and you're like, okay, that's how, right? And, they're going to be different in their own way. I mean, selfishly now, I can't wait for this second one to be walking and talking and doing all those things. But then on the other hand, I saw how fast it went. So also selfishly, I don't want her.
It's so nice to be able to just hold her. Like,
Yeah.
I think that's, for me, the craziest thing is that I know Leona was that young at one point, but now she's so active and so constant, where just being able to hold the sweet sleeping baby, it's
like the calm before the storm.
Yeah, the storm is coming, especially because she's a redhead.
Yeah. Oh.
She's gonna be fiery.
I mentioned that at the teachers conference, because I talked about Leslie being a teacher, and and then I said that, and then little Georgia was born, and I said, and she's a redhead, so you all know what that means, teachers. And they were all nodding.
They've been through it. They're like, oh, we got 3 of them in the class this year. Shout out to the Gingers. We love them.
Absolutely.
And we have one now.
Absolutely, we do. So the answer to that question is, it's twice as awesome being a granddad for the second time.
Yeah.
I can't.
And I just can't wait for the girls to hang out.
Oh, Mutt and Jeff.
Yeah.
It's gonna be so good. Thanks to Alltech, Crystal Glass, Londonderry Dodge, Cook County Saloon and Steakhouse, and Mother Dough Bread Co. that make babies come.
Maybe it's like a fertility thing too. I don't know. Who are we to say what the mother dough can do?
Yeah. Get bread, so to speak.
Even when we got nothing to talk about, there's nowhere I'd rather be. 'Cause there's something about you and me just sitting around talking sheets.